Cancer, I'm going to be taking a look at you and your person's situation. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. What kept falling out of the deck was the Page of Cups as well. So I'm going to place this down too. Okay. So I feel like the two of you make it to, or used to, or how this is in the recent past. Okay. So I feel like you two made it to a destination or a stage in the relationship where you want it to be, and um it was supposed to work is what I'm getting, but it fell short somehow. All right. Okay, this is for some of you. This is what I feel as well. I feel like you're trying to approach the situation currently now with the same outcome, maybe trying to planning a move or a trip, however you did something before to um, help the relationship grow. It's what you're trying to do now, but I feel like someone's in a singular energy at the moment in terms of how they feel. It's like they don't want to move for they don't want to move any further and putting any effort into this relationship. One person is, okay, it may be you or it may be them. I also feel like someone could feel like if you're married, someone could feel like there's no more effort that needs to be put into the relationship because the two of you are married. You have each other now at this point. It's like do what more pressure, or what am I supposed to be giving? Okay, I feel the person feels like they made their vows, and the vows prove that, and also if they're married to you, it feels like, hey, they've proved that they're going to be with you for forever here. So what more am I supposed to be giving? Okay. um what is the Page of Cups here? Okay, if this is a new beginning for you and your person here with this Nine of Pentacles, um I feel like the two of you don't want to um hmm, I'm gonna switch over for a second. I'm gonna let that download for a minute. The Page of Cups is being clarified by the Six of Wands. Like I said, someone already feels like if you're in a long-term committed relationship, like if you're married or something like that, if you're shifting gears to become married, I feel like this could be the next stage that you're in at the moment. For some of you Cancers, then what's happening is that your person has already approached the situation as if, hey, we made the vows or we're about to make the vows. So they're not giving anything else truly. They're just hoping that the vow to you is enough. The ring to you is enough. It's proven facts enough that you may not, beg them or want, or, like, what am I trying to say? That you may not bug them for anything else in this connection here. What is the Nine of Pentacles? I feel like someone has stopped already. Yeah, we have the Devil and the Queen of Wands. These three cards came out all together. We have the Devil, the Three of Wands. I mean, the Four of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Wands here. So, yeah, little do you know, like someone, it feels like they're bound to you already. That should be enough. They're not going to give too much of anything. They've given all that they have. What more do you want? What you wanted, they're giving you, which is them. So whatever comes with them is whatever comes with them, and they won't be changing. Yeah, wow. We have the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Seven of Cups, and we have the what is this? The Nine of Swords. Okay. This is in the recent past here. Whoa, that's a lot for the recent past in this connection here. All right. So I'm going to see how your energies aligned to this. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like you guys were kind of, yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands, and what's sticking out is the Lovers card. I mean the Two of Cups card, right? But it's only one wing and one person showing. Okay, I feel like the two of you were kind of this was a gamble, like someone gambled here with the with marriage. I said I felt marriage here. The Hierophant is here. Okay, if it's not, I feel like you're kind of getting shaky feet, or you had this kind of this intuitive nudge or download to hit you. You saw someone gambling, you know, or being reckless, but you were already too far or too deep in, okay, wanting the marriage. You wanted the marriage above the commitment, the actual true commitment. All right. And this is why this is happening here. Okay, I'm gonna see what the current, wow, they flipped out. So we have the current situation here now is the Eight of Pentacles and it's in reverse. So um as I stated above, you know, I said I felt like whatever you guys were doing, whatever you guys did in the past, you're trying to try it now in the current or the present moment or something like that. And what you're doing now, what's happening now currently in you guys' relationship, we have the Eight of Pentacles and it is in reverse. Like no one's working towards this relationship here. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords is coming out um to support the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and the Sun. It's like wishful thinking. It was you were hopeful. I feel like the situation was approached with hope and not groundedness, not real commitment, not um you know, it's like a promise. A promise. Promises are fickle. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling like at the moment for you Cancers. Okay, I feel like you feel like someone broke their promise to you as well in a connection. I'm gonna see how you guys are aligning to this. I also feel like this is one-sided. Like, you know, your person is allowing for you to just deal with this the way that it is. Okay, yeah, for your person we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So yeah, your person is watching you try to build or either invest in this. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Five of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, and they are not, their approach is to, you know, tell you stop crying over spilled milk. You know what you invested in. You knew what you were getting yourself into, and you still wanted it. You still approached it, you know, with the desire of wanting marriage. You wanted them. Okay, so we have this. Like I said, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. You knew with this investment here, you invested in it anyway, knowing that you had you took issue. Okay, but you did it anyway with the Six of Pentacles is what they feel. So you know, you can't have a problem now is how they see it. I'm going to see how your energy is aligning to this Cancer. So you have the Two of Cups and the High Priestess here. You feel like and have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Empress. What is this? The Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ten of Swords reversed, and the Emperor. You feel like, and we also have the Ace of Swords. You feel like you should have listened to your intuition about this with the High Priestess and the Lovers here, but you felt like you wanted your commitment. You wanted the marriage. I feel like you're trying to find a way to back out of this. That may be in secrecy. You may not have spoken it out loud, but you may be praying for the outcome here, Cancer, of how you can back out of this without it causing any true collateral damage. All right. If you are not married, this is the same. The two of you may have, finances together, or the two of you may have like built. I feel like you have investments together here that would be extremely hard to separate at the moment. You may have invested in a home with one another, or property, or what is this like? What is those things called? A Roth IRA or something to that effect here. But you have seed in the ground here with the Seven of Pentacles is what I feel in the Hierophant here. So I feel like there is something higher at stake with this relationship here. Yeah. I'm hearing that song. Um what is that song called? It's a church song. He allows you to go through what you go through. Okay, so some of you could be like really listening to you know, church music, or kind of like really, reaching out for spiritual clarity here, asking God to help you with the situation so that you won't cause a rift. Also, I feel like, reputation is on the line as well with the Six of Wands here, is what I'm getting, and also the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I feel like there's a reputation or an image here that's on the line, or either there's, you know, it will cause a bigger issue. You just can't just up, jump, and leave, is what you may feel like here. Okay, overall energy we have, excuse me, Judgment, and we have the Ten of Cups here for the two of you. Um, I feel like you're gonna come to a mutual agreement here with Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. I also feel like, there's going to be a surrender um of some assets, or something that the two of you gain together here. Okay, like you're gonna get what you're supposed to have, excuse me, or their have, without damage being done. Also feel like your reputation won't be damaged either. People are going to understand. Also, God does understand as well. If you're married, God understands. God is not going to, you may be wondering, God, why are you allowing me to go through this? Like, what is the reason? What is, the cause? What is, what? All of those questions. Okay. Why would you allow me to get to this far, in this relationship, and we don't get married, or, X, Y, and Z. Some of you may feel like your spiritual discernment is off as well. You may have felt like you was very discerning about the situation in your person, your partner, and now you're wondering, were you actually listening to the voice of God on your partner or your relationship, like, again. But it's not up to God to guide you to anyone. It's that's I feel like a lot of people put too much emphasis on this divine, guidance in a relationship and so forth. And you attract people uh based on your frequency, and based on how you're aligning yourself in life. whatever core values you have, you know, you try to align those core values to others and ultimately wish and hope for the best. It doesn't always happen that way. So I feel like you're kind of taking it too far there, you know, with pulling yourself apart about, oh, how could I do this and how could I do that? How could I, with this Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, you know, energy. Yeah, don't rip yourself apart or don't rip your connection, you know, apart with God. God has nothing to do with that. You need someone very real and practical talking to you at the moment, because this could go left really quick. But like I said, overall energy here, your reputation is still intact. Your church folk is still intact. If you're wondering about your church folks, you know, all of that is still intact. Okay. Your relationship with God is still intact. You're going to get what you're supposed to have. um you know, back in this connection, whatever you came with, you're gonna leave out with, also with some interest here. Okay, whatever Roth IRA, whatever investment that was as well, you're gonna figure out a way to, or the it's gonna be access, the access is gonna be granted to back out of it. Okay, without any real problems. 16 I just saw 15 and 16 here. Okay, so yeah, all is well. I'm gonna pull um a relationship card here and see. They're showing me to shuffle. Being shown to shuffle. Questions I feel led to. I want to. Let's shuffle here and see, what is your relationship card going to tell you here? How's it going to reflect, you know, on on yourself, like what's happening here? All right, let's see. So we have giving and receiving with number 6. 666 could be significant here, but as I said, there is a true balance that's you know, in equal exchange, give and take here, that's happening for you guys. Okay. Someone, you know, I feel like people don't know that you're, even your partner doesn't know that you're backing out of this. Like you're having those thoughts of just leaving them. Okay, right where they are, leaving them where they stand, and that's okay. Um, page 87. All right. So we have balance, reward, share, and ask. When this card appears, relationships take on a loving, balanced energy. You worked hard to understand yourself and others, and now it's paying off. You're being rewarded with joy and fulfillment. If there's someone in your life who could benefit from you, uh, or who could benefit from what you've learned around matters of the heart, take some time to share your insight. Be careful though. Don't try to solve people's problems. Just be a mentor. Also, look for ways that you can be of assistance to those around you. Be sure to give only what you can